YouTube, Engineer Boy 100. Today's video is a review and installation of the Stylubus oil drain valve. Now, when I brought this up to the guys on the forums and in our car groups on Facebook, we got a lot of different viewpoints, and understandably so. That's why I asked. But today, I'm going to install it on my 996 Turbo 2003 Porsche, and we're going to see how I like it. Now, there are three main reasons why I originally wanted to put this in the car. And the number one reason was the 1927. And no, it's not the year that the Nürburgring opened. 19 and 27 are the 2mm sizes of the wrenches used to crack the main oil bolt and also to counter support so you don't bust your oil tank. Okay, I don't like doing that. I don't like putting stress on it or running the risk of putting stress on that huge oil tank, because if you crack it, it's an engine out repair. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is convenience. It's going to be faster just to walk up, plug in this little valve, and let the oil drain. So it's not as big of a reason, but that's my reason number two. And reason number three, if you believe it, is simply what was reason number three? I forgot. Reason number three is so that you can take the oil out hot. Now, in this car, it doesn't really matter that much because there's three other places where you have to drain the oil, and this particular location is such a downpour that most of the oil will come out there anyway. But I'm also going to install this on my 2020 BMW X3M, and it'll be a separate video on that. So they'll probably be released at the same time, so you can go and look for that. So I'm going to bring you in close, let you look at how this little valve works, what it looks like, and then I'm going to go to the car and install it while the car is still full of oil. So we're going to try and take out the old plug and put this one in real quick and get a minimum amount of oil spillage. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'll let you guys watch me make a mess down there, and we'll do that. So come on in close and let's take a look at this valve. Okay, so here's the package, which is what it looks like. And the size for our car, the Porsche, is M20 by 1.5 threads per millimeter. You open it up, this is what you get. You get the main portion that goes in the car. So that's this piece right here. This goes in the car, okay? And it screws in. It has a ball valve. You can see in there, little ball valve. And that ball valve is spring-loaded and depressed when you insert this little release here. And there's these little crosses. They go in, and then you turn it. So you just push against the spring tension, and then you turn it, and it stays in place, and it drains. Okay, you push in and turn, and then you push in and turn to release it and pull it out. It has a tiny little O-ring on it so that it seals before it releases any oil, so you don't get any drippage. Really nice. Mine came with a washer, the same washer that you have on your OEM version. Okay, so what you do is you screw this into the car, all right, and it just stays there. Then this portion comes with, you can get your own if you want to, but it comes with a little hose. I think it's 18 inches. So it's perfect length for me, 18 inches, and I'll demonstrate this when we go down to the car. All right. The other thing is, once you're all done, this portion, did I lie? How come this cap, it doesn't fit? Oh yeah, it does. You have to go a little bit further. Okay, so yeah, this little cap covers up the end so that you don't get dirt and stuff in here, so you don't get any oil drips or anything in the meantime between oil changes. So this goes on like that very nicely. It's knurled. It's really nice. Okay, so anyway, let's go to the car and do the little switcheroo and see how much oil I spill. Let's get right into it. See you down in the shop. Alright guys, we're in the garage. I figure it's only fair that I show you the whole setup and see where I'm going to be attempting this switcheroo. So here is the main drain from the oil tank, and I'm gonna guys just set you guys up, as you can see on this this camera here, and we're going to go ahead and try and switch it in and out as quickly as possible. Because of the lighting issues, I'm just going to see, I got a little bit more right here. I'm just going to leave this tray down here to catch it, and I'll just clean it up. Because if I put it up here on the rack, on the rail here, on the runner, it blocks all my light, and it's in the way. So the message is going straight to the floor, hit that pan, and then we'll have the new plug-in. So let's get on with it. All right, guys, here goes. I'm nervous. I'm scared. So first off, we're going to go with the 1927. So I'm going to go ahead. Here's the 19. And we're going to counter with the 27, okay? Just like this. Alright, so now it's loose. So now we don't really need the wrenches anymore. Oh, holy smoke. Now, it is switcheroo time, okay? We're going to take out the old, you know what, I want to get on the other side. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. Holy smoke. Let me see here. Turn this off. Okay. Now, let's try it from this side. I think I'm a little bit more confident from this side. So the deal here is we're gonna make a mess. Oh, I'm gonna take this out. Holy crap. And I wanna put this one in before the whole world is covered with oil. And I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. It's getting loose. We know there's going to be a downpour. We know this. We know this. It's starting to drip. Holy crap. Let's get right wrench. Okay. Oh, gosh. Guys. Oh. Yes. It's chocolate everywhere. Did I get the lens? I hope not. But she's in. She's in. And hopefully never to come out again. Okay. And it doesn't look like it's sticking out much more than the original here, see? Maybe a millimeter more. But still not the lowest point. So that's a moot point. A couple other points that I forgot to point out in the beginning was, boy, it's everywhere, is that we like to use it to take samples, and we also like to use it to let a little bit out if you overfill or something like that. So, but the main reason is so I don't have to keep doing this. Holy crap. All right, I'll clean up, and then I'll connect the holes, and I'll let you guys see how it works, how a little bit more comes out while we're at it. And then I'll wrap it up with my opinion. Woo, what a mess. Oh, tasty. I know some of you are gonna want to see the full extent of the mess. I mean, it's just not right to make a mess like this and then not show it. So here goes. Luckily, it did not get on my camera. It did get on the runner. It did get on the exhaust manifold, so I'm surely gonna wipe that off before we start her up. And we still have a little bits dripping off of there. So yeah, little kitty litter, little Dawn, and we should be good as new. We should be golden. Yes, I knew this was gonna happen, but well, I did it for you guys. All right, we're gonna see how this thing works, and here's my little oil drain catcher. Alright guys, everything's all cleaned up. Floor's clean, rails clean, the exhaust manifold's clean. I'm going to show you guys how this little system works, and we're going to look at it right now. As you can see, it has a little cap on it, and it's fixed on nice and snug because there's an O-ring on the part that goes on the car. There's an O-ring in there that makes the cap go on nice and snug so it won't vibrate loose. So that's nice too. So when you take this off, hand tight, it's nice and knurled. You see, there's an O-ring that keeps it tight. So now, moment of truth, I am going to plug this in. I'll have the other end of the tube in this disposable. City Valve Grove picks these up for us, so I'll just put it directly in there. And I'll just show you how you can just push it in and let a little oil out, and then I'll replace it. So let's get right into it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put the other end of my tube in this container, and then I can just go in here. There's an O-ring that seals so I don't get any leaks, and if I push, you'll see the oil come out here. So let's push, look at that. And if that's enough, I can let go. If I wanted to keep doing it, I could rotate this, and it would just stay in there and drain all the oil out. So I'm going to go upstairs now, and we're going to go back to the desk, and I'll give you my opinions of this, and that will conclude my install. I'm happy with it so far. Nice. Okay, we're back indoors, and I'm going to give my opinion of the Stylubus oil drain plug valve. In my opinion, the concept A+. The build quality and attention to detail on the valve itself, A+. Function, the actual ability of the valve to drain and not leak, A+. I got no bad things to say about that valve. It looks great, it works great, and it solves my problem. Now, if you don't want to try it, don't try it. It's not a big deal. If you do want to try it and you're skeptical, here's the good news. It's easy to go back. You don't like it? Take it out, put your old plug back in. From my perspective as an engineer, I think they're excellent. So I've looked at a lot of valves, and I've seen a lot of different valves over the years, and this one is just A+ across the board, and I am not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by them. They don't even know I'm doing this. I think it's fantastic, and I love it. Now, I've put it in a second vehicle since this video started. This video started back in April, so it's been about 3 months. So it hasn't leaked. I haven't had any problems in 3 months. I haven't changed the oil in the Porsche yet, but I did change the oil in another vehicle that I put it in about a month later. I put another Stylubus in the BMW X3M. So here's a short clip of me draining that vehicle, because I didn't really show you a clip on the Porsche about the actual clipping of the valve in place. So watch this clip right now. So I'm going to push it in there. There's like a little detent. You want to get that in there. You want to push it. As soon as you push it, the oil starts coming out, and you'll see that right now. You know, rotate it, and it'll hold it for me. And this will drain out all the oil. So now that you've seen the valve go on the Porsche, you've seen the valve drain from the BMW. All I can say is I highly recommend it if you want to try it. I think it's a no risk, no brainer, and I hope this video helps someone make their decision. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.